Okay, this is 3-6 additional practice, and I'm going to go over the directions of what you have to do. So far when you look at my video, you see the ones that I have circled. Those are the ones that you are required to do. Okay, those are the ones you are required to do. All right, so for number 1, it kind of helps set it up because you know you're going to multiply 5 times n. And notice from my notes, we have the subtraction goes here, and then whatever this product is goes here, and then 5 times 2, whatever that is, goes here. Okay, the same applies for this. The same applies for this. And I inserted the ones that have fractions as well as decimals. I mean, you're allowed to use your calculator. But remember, the variables, we don't know what they equal. So you are not, if you look back at your notes, we're not essentially going to be able to simplify all the way to one integer or one rational number. It's not going to happen for most of them. And so just think too, when you multiply 2 times 1/2, you can put that in your calculator right there to get your integer right here, and the same thing here. And then you're going to multiply 1.6 and 0.4 here. I also threw in this one right here because those dots also mean multiply, so that you know that. Okay? Okay. Now let's go down to number 11 through 14. So you're going to write the letter of the expressions that are equivalent to the given expression. Okay? So what you would do is simplify to see what would work. Okay? I will tell you in number 11 there are 2 that would work. So some of them will have multiple answers, so you need to work that out. There's space down here for you to work that out. Again, use your notes. Use your notes. Okay, then we have an infograph over here, a table, a graphic, whatever you want to call it. And so we're going to use this sign right here to solve 15 and 16. 15 says, model with math. Miss Thomas ordered 5 pencil packs, N notebooks, and 5 sets of markers. Write an algebraic expression that represents the cost of Miss Thomas's order. So right now we know that she ordered 5 pencil packs and she ordered 5 sets of markers. Okay? And then we don't know how many notebooks she ordered. Okay? So write an algebraic expression that represents the cost of Miss Thomas's order. So we have 5 pencil packs plus we don't know how many notebooks plus how many sets of markers? 5. So 5 times $2.50 each. Okay? And then it says so at this point, this could work if you try something else, but just know you can simplify to figure out, you can still simplify this, okay? Then you're going to use the properties of operations to write an expression equivalent to the expression you wrote in exercise 15. So if you were to simplify that, that would still be equivalent. So I suggest simplifying this expression down here. Turn over. Okay. So number 17, write an algebraic expression that represents each purchase. Okay. So Miss Martinez bought X number of litter boxes and 8 bags of cat food for the animal shelter. So again, similar to what we just did on 15, write an expression. You need to do this on your own. And then 2 sisters each bought 1 litter box. So how many people? 2. Each one bought 1 litter box, 10 cat toys, and X bags of cat food. So hear me out. 2 sisters. So we're thinking 2 times 1 litter box, 10 cat toys, plus X bags of cat food. Okay, I'm going to help you out on this one for a little bit. We have 2 sisters, and so they each bought 1 litter box, so we'll say 16, plus 10 cat toys. So 10 cat toys times $4.40 plus X bags of cat food. Okay, so X. We don't know how many that is. So, okay. So, looking at 18, suppose that X has the same value in both of the expressions you wrote in 17. Are the two expressions you wrote equivalent? Explain. Okay, so think of, you need to write your expression here and then simplify and are they equivalent? Number 19, which costs the most? 12 cat toys, 4 bags of cat food, or 3 litter boxes. So you got to figure out which costs more. You got to, again, multiply. Cat toys, what's that cost? 4 bags of cat food, what's that cost? 3 litter boxes, and then you have to decide which one costs more. So you got to show your work. 20. The formula for the perimeter of a rectangle is 2L plus 2W, where L is the length and W is the width. How can you use the distributive property to write in equivalent expressions for 2L plus 2W? So look at it like this. If this is W and this is L, okay? So what, right here, the common factor in both of these is 2, okay? So what you want, you can break that down by saying 2 times L plus W, and that would be an equivalent expression. And then here we have it set up to where if you did apply the distributive property, you would end up with 2L plus 2W. Explain why the expression you wrote in exercise 20 may be easier to use than 2L plus 2W. So why would this be easier than this? Okay. 22. Zach says that the expressions 6x minus 36 and 3 times 2x minus 12 are equivalent because of the distributive property. Do you agree? Explain. So you need to simplify this using the distributive property to see does it equal to this. Okay. 23. Are the two expressions shown below equivalent? So again, applying the distributive property to simplify and see are these equivalent. And TCAP practice. So you're going to select each expression that is equivalent to 4/2 plus 3t plus 1/2. Please note that this is not multiplication. I know we're so used to right now seeing this thinking, oh, I'm going to multiply. Okay? So you're adding. Okay? You're adding, not multiplying. Okay? And then select each expression that is equivalent to 8x minus 24. So again, simplify and see which one is equivalent. Now, when they say select each expression in both of these, there's definitely one, there's definitely more than one, but you won't pick all 5. Okay? This is your work today. So, I'm going to turn this around and talk to you. How's wrong with it? Here, we'll do it like this. Right? Hey-o. All right, so just letting you know, that is your work today. It is due tomorrow, or if you finish in the day, it's fine. But this is due tomorrow when you walk in the class, all the numbers that I circled, okay? If you need help and you would like to come in, you have to email me, because you won't see me this morning, obviously, because I'm not here. You have to email me. I am not going to be in my room waiting on people. You have to email if you need help. And here's the thing. You have to use your notes. You have to use your notes from yesterday. And if you come in and needing help and there's nothing on your paper, that just says, I want you to do my work for me, and I'm not going to. Okay? So please remember my expectations to get help.